How did your spiritual journey start?
The Sai Baba, when I invoked Sai Baba, what is that? What I'm looking for? What is missing in my life? That same night I had the dream when I saw Patri sir in my dream. And I was mesmerized. He's the same person I saw in my dream few days back.
Kavita Gupta is an author, poetess, businessperson, social worker, philanthropist, motivator, and a spiritual coach. Kavita Gupta's latest book, Sita in the Hindi version of The Untold Story of Sita by Dhyana was successfully released by Patriji in September 2021 at Hyderabad. She's also the author of the book Metamorphosis, Transformation of Self. The book is recommended by Patriji himself. It's an A to Z of spiritual virtues to be inculcated among our youth. An interesting book with illustrations and mind power activities can be a perfect gift for children from parents. Also available on Amazon and Flipkart. You are a spiritual guide, you conduct so many workshops, then you write poetry. How do you manage all this?
That's a miracle of meditation.
Kavita Gupta is the founder-president of Abhivakti Foundation, a non-profit NGO which works towards creating awareness, awakening and welfare of humanity, helping underprivileged sections by teaching them free meditation and mind power activities to enable them to be disciplined, peaceful and pure souls. In the divine presence of Patriji, Kavita Gupta has conducted Vishwa Shanti Mahayagya and Dhyan for 150 families in Bhubaneswar in March 2021 on the birth anniversary of Swami Dayanand Saraswati at DAV School in collaboration with Arya Samaj. Kavita Gupta is a proprietress at Mega Marketing and authorized dealer for Ion Exchange India Limited. Kavita Gupta is also the director at Fortune Power Solutions Private Limited and authorized original equipment manufacturers of diesel generators.
With meditation, you learn not to get irritated on small things. You learn.
She is also an executive member of Red Cross Society nominated by Honorable Governor of Odisha, Professor Ganeshi Lalji. In 2015, Patriji announced Kavita Gupta as the president of PSSM Odisha. As president of Art Fair, Kavita Gupta has launched the first Art Fair magazine along with Subhadra Art Gallery in presence of Governor of Odisha Sri Muralidhar Chandrakant Bhandare in the year 2009. Kavita Gupta has also been awarded Bharat Gaurav Samman by Integrated Peace Society at Hyderabad by the Honorable Governor of Sikkim in 2008. Join me in welcoming Kavita Gupta only on PMC English. Kavita Gupta ji, a very warm welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much.
So did anyone ask you questions like when I sit in meditation, I get headaches, I get...
Of course, yes.
So how do we deal with that? I mean, what is the solution for that?
So many people come to me with different questions. Somebody will say we only see darkness, or somebody say we don't see anything. Is what we are doing is not perfect, what we are doing? Or maybe we get headache, maybe our emotions, maybe we are not compatible with our spouse, maybe children are not listening to us, they are very stubborn. So I just try to make them understand your children, your spouse, any relation, what you are seeing in them is your own reflection. It's law of resonance that says what discrepancy, I'll say maybe that's the right word. Yeah, discrepancy, whatever you are seeing in the other person is nothing but your own attitude which you are seeing in the other person. We always complain, my wife is not good, my husband is not good, he is this, he is that, blah, blah, blah. But we don't realize whatever we are talking is somewhere to certain degree, to certain ratio is our own problem. We need to check ourselves. That's what I tell people. You learn to observe your own thoughts. That's most important. When you start observing yourself, then you understand where the problem is. And when you meditate, then you know where to work on yourself, where to improvise. Right? Unless, जैसे डॉक्टर है ना, जब तक बीमारी नहीं पता वो दवाई कैसे देगा? तो आपको पहले अपनी बीमारी तो जानो, आपको प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है. आप इसको एडमिट कर रहे हो, एक्नॉलेज कर रहे हो कि मुझे गुस्सा आता है. दैट्स सो वंडरफुल. That's so wonderful. We all have some darkness, right? कहीं ना कुछ तो drawback है. Nobody is perfect, and that's perfect. To be imperfect is just perfect. I'll say that, right? So हम 100% बोले कि मैं एकदम 100% सही हूँ और सामने वाला बंदा गलत है. So ऐसे तो गाड़ी नहीं चलती है. ऐसे तो फैमिली लाइफ भी नहीं चलती.
जी बिल्कुल. पहले हमें अपने आप में देखना, हम में क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट कर सकते हैं. That's true, very true, great, of course. And how about your poetry? You have written anthem for PSSM. I don't know if you can sing for us a couple of lines.
Sure. So okay, fine. So what we can do is Raghupati Raghav Rajaram. This poem, these words, this poetry came to me when I was meditating in Egypt, King's Chamber with Patri sir. And those 2 hours were like 2 minutes to me. I don't know where I went. It was a astral travel for me. That experience was so amazing, so great for me. And when the meditation was over, Patri sir started, just humming Raghupati Raghav Rajaram. And there were tears rolling down my cheeks. And I was just thinking, why humanity? We have divided ourselves in different religions. We, just throughout our life, we keep on proving our superiority.
True, very true.
Not allowing others, not accepting others, in fact, I'll say not accepting others.
Correct, very true.
So we say, my religion is the best, I am the best. Fine, you are good. But सामने वाला भी बहुत अच्छा है, उसको भी हम लर्न करें, एक्सेप्ट करना. सो ये डिफरेंट मजहब, तब ये आया, ये पोएम तब मन में आई थी कि हर इंसान में, हर बंदे में वो भगवान है, सब में राम है, सबके राम हैं. हमें वो देखने वाली नज़र होनी चाहिए हमारे अंदर.
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर.
सो हम वो नज़र अपने अंदर ला पाएँ, ये ध्यान के द्वारा ही संभव है. एंड दैट्स व्हेन आई विल जस्ट सिंग 2 लाइन्स.
प्लीज.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम. जय 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 आत्मविज्ञान, कर दो संपूर्ण ध्यानी जहान. जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम.
बहुत सुरीली आवाज़ है आपकी और काफ़ी शानदार तरीके से आपने ये गाया और बहुत पावरफुल मैसेज है इसमें, ऑफ कोर्स.
I would like you to play this for all our viewers. It's available, it's there.
Yes, definitely we'll just play it for our viewers. Viewers, take a look. We'll be back.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम. जय 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 आत्मविज्ञान, कर दो संपूर्ण ज्ञानी जहान. जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम. तू ही अल्लाह, तू ही राम, तू ही ईसा पीर महान, तू ही गौतम बुद्ध भगवान. जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम. दे दो सबको प्रेम का दान, कर
राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। तू ही वेद तू ही कुरान, बाइबल गुरु ग्रंथ महान, तू ही गीता तू ही अजान, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। हर अक्षर में तेरा ज्ञान, कर दो संपूर्ण ज्ञानी जहान, जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। तेरा मंदिर तेरी ही मस्जिद, गिरजा गुरुद्वारा तेरा स्थान, वेटिकन मथुरा काबा ब्रिज धाम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। कण कण में तू ही भगवान, कर दो संपूर्ण ज्ञानी जहान, जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। तू ही मीरा तू ही रहीम, तू ही राधा तू ही कबीर, हर बंदे में तेरी शान, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। घट घट में तू है विद्यमान, कर दो संपूर्ण ज्ञानी जहान, जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम।
Okay, welcome back. So that was a very beautiful song which was played on our screen, and our viewers definitely have enjoyed it. Moving ahead, you also write poetry, right?
Yes.
That's what we discussed already. I request you to read something from your creation.
Okay. So, looking to this 1.5 years or almost 2 years of COVID, this poem came to me. I think this was 5th March, and all of a sudden, within 5 minutes, this poem got ready. I don't know from where this thought came. So I would like to share
Yes,
here.
please.
And I've given the title Avatar Corona.
Avatar Corona.
Avatar Corona. Corona, the virus. He is the incarnation of Brahma, who has come to teach the entire mankind a big lesson. And we all are experiencing, we've all seen that. Yeah, so this is in Hindi. So वेद कहते मानव तू है सर्वोत्तम, वेद कहते मानव तू है सर्वोत्तम, देह तेरी दिव्य अनुपम, मन अति मनोरम, देवता भी तरसते पाने तेरा जन्म, तेरी दक्षता तेरी बुद्धि है, तेरी दक्षता तेरी बुद्धि है, पर क्या आत्मा तेरी मर गई है? मनुर्भव, हे मनुष्य मनुष्य बन। गिरने की तूने सभी सीमाएं लांघी, प्रकृति ने दिए तुझे खाने को नवरतन, पर पड़ गए शायद वो सारे कम। तेरी ज़ुबान की ऐसी भी क्या लाचारी, तेरी ज़ुबान की ऐसी भी क्या लाचारी, मर गई गाय बकरी मुर्गी मछली बतख सारी। चमगादड़ सांप छिपकली चूहे तक तूने खा डाले, तू असुर दानव है या नर, नहीं छोड़ा तूने बानर तक का सर। कर रही रुदन प्रकृति, रख हाथ सर पे धर, हे मनुष्य मनुष्य बन। सरकते पर्वत, this was the time when we were getting the news of forest fire in Australia. And we were listening. Why I said वानर का सर, जब चाइना में था कि चाइनीज़ वो बंदर का सर तक खा रहे हैं to get that their knowledge, I don't know what was it, but बहुत कुछ न्यूज़ आ रही थी उस टाइम जी। तो ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया से ये इंस्पायर होकर वो जो बर्निंग फॉरेस्ट थे, इंसान ने इस प्रकृति के साथ कितना खिलवाड़ किया है। सो दैट इज़ व्हेन दिस सरकते पर्वत चटकती चट्टानें, सरकते पर्वत चटकती चट्टानें, टूटते वृक्ष, कहीं बाढ़ कहीं सूखती नदियाँ, जहरीले समंदर कड़कड़ाती बिजलियाँ, प्रदूषित जल बढ़ता पारा, गरम पवन तपता गगन, रोती कांपती धरा, रोती कांपती धरा, नभ भी आंसू बहाते, जल नहीं अंगारे बरसाते, दहकते बन जलते कंगारू कहते, हे मनुष्य मनुष्य बन। कोरोना कहता बस अब और करोना, कोरोना कहता बस अब और करोना, कर लिए जितने थे दैत्य कर्म, धरती माँ को दोगे और कितने जख्म। बहुत हुआ तांडव मनुष्य का, इन मूक पशु पक्षी जलचरों का, आया दूत बनकर अवतार कोरोना, कहे मानव बस अब संभल कर करुणा, कहे मानव संभल बस अब कर करुणा, बदल स्वयं को अपना ले स्वधर्म, कर प्रायश्चित तज अहम, देख वरना मुझ में है वो दम, भय मृत्यु से कर रहा तेरी नस्ल खत्म, अपना दया प्रेम मैत्री करुणा, कर प्रेममयी नई सृष्टि का सृजन, कर नई सृष्टि का सृजन, कर नई सृष्टि का सृजन।
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर। ये काफ़ी सुंदर तरीके से लिखा गया और इसमें पूरी सच्चाई है। जिस तरह से हमने नेचर के साथ खिलवाड़ किया, जिस तरह से हमने पशु पक्षी मछली जानवरों के साथ खिलवाड़ किया, उनकी ज़िंदगी से खेला, जो आजकल मनुष्य करते हैं। जैसे चाइना से जैसे आपने रिलेट किया कि वहाँ पे कोई भी जानवर किसी को भी वो काट के खाते हैं, और साथ ही साथ और पूरी दुनिया में भी नॉनवेज का बहुत चलन है, एवरीवेयर वर्ल्ड वाइड।
इवन इन इंडिया आई ड्रेस। So I was speaking to one friend of mine. She was also a women entrepreneur. She said she has tasted silkworms, she has tasted grasshopper, she has tasted anything and everything that's moving on earth. See, imagine that's what kind of people they are. कहीं compassion, प्यार, करुणा है ही नहीं। हमारा खाना जब भगवान ने हमको इतना कुछ दिया है खाने के लिए, तब हमको कैसे हम किसी जीव की हत्या कर पाते हैं?
Exactly, वो कहते हैं ना कि we should live, we should not eat for taste, we should eat for to sustain, to live.
Yes.
हाँ, वो हिंदी में कहते हैं कि हमें जीने के लिए खाना चाहिए, खाने के लिए नहीं जीना चाहिए, राइट? तो पहली बात यह है कि अगर हम देखें, अगर हम एक ब्रॉडर पर्सपेक्टिव देखें तो प्लांट्स में भी जान है।
Of course.
10 बार हमको सोचना चाहिए हम कितना खाएं।
बिल्कुल।
Isn't it?
बिल्कुल।
So very beautifully written, very practical, of course. अगर लोग इस पे अमल करें तो डेफिनेटली ये सब जो बीमारियां फैली हुई है, कोरोना तो एक ही चीज़ है, इसके अलावा बहुत सारी बीमारियां जिनका इलाज नहीं है, वो सब खत्म हो जाएगा। और जिस सुंदर
सृष्टि की संरचना की हम बात कर रहे हैं, सीतायन में जो मैसेज है, ये वही तो है। जिस सुनहरे युग की, जिस सुनहरी दुनिया की हम बात कर रहे हैं, जो ध्यान के द्वारा ही संभव है, इस अवेयरनेस के द्वारा संभव है। अपनी जो लॉ ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस कहता है, व्हेन वी रेज आवर कॉन्शियसनेस एंड अंडरस्टैंड देयर इज लाइफ इन ईच एंड एवरी लाइफ, सो वी नीड टू रिस्पेक्ट ईच एंड एवरी लाइफ।
एब्सोल्युटली। जो चीज़ हमें मुर्दा दिखते है उसमें भी जान है, पत्थर में भी जान है, तभी तो सालों साल बढ़ते जाते हैं ना। कुछ न कम या ज़्यादा जान तो है सब चीज़ में।
yes.
ये तो हमको मानना पड़ेगा। और जिस तरह से हमने ये जल वायु पृथ्वी का प्रदूषण किया है, ये बहुत गलत हो रहा है। जिस तरह से आपने इसको रेज़ किया काफ़ी सुंदर तरीके से, बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के। और मैं चाहता हूँ कि सब इस पे अमल करें, इस बात को लेके अभी सुधर जाएं। जैसे आपने कहा कि हे मनुष्य
मनुष्य बन,
मनुष्य बन, बहुत सुंदर।
क्योंकि मनुष्य भूल गया है वो एक्चुअल में है क्या। वेदों ने तो कहा आप सबसे अच्छे हो, सर्वोत्तम हो। अगर सबसे अच्छे हो तो ये सब अच्छा ही बन के दिखाओ।
जी बिल्कुल, ये सब क्या कर रहे हैं। बहुत सुंदर। तो आगे बढ़ते हैं फिर। ये तो हुई बात जो आपने बुक्स लिखी हैं, अपने पोइट्री लिखी है, आपने काफ़ी सुंदर तरीके से गाया भी। अभी 2-4 लाइंस बहुत पावरफुल था। स्पिरिचुअलिटी की बात हुई। I've heard that there has been great response from Governor of Orissa for you doing some sort of service to spirituality and of course humanity. I would really love to know more about it.
Yeah, as I'm teaching, I'm visiting slum areas, teaching underprivileged children also. So when I went to inaugurate, to present my book Metamorphosis to the Honorable Governor of Orissa, he really appreciated, he liked the book, and that's when he gave me the message. A wonderful book, and I've read the book. Even my grandchildren have loved the book. That was the biggest compliment I can say. And then he said to connect to the children, those who cannot understand English, for them I think you should come up with some other media. And that's when this idea of theatre came to me, and I formed my trust, Abhivyakti Foundation.
Right, that's the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Our viewers can also take a look, go to the YouTube and see this channel. They have done wonderful job. They have conducted meditational challenges for 40 days, that too in Corona times. And it has helped people to come out of lots of challenges in their life.
And with that 40 days meditation challenge, every day I have given a different tasks to the people so that they can practically do it, and to check your own willingness. So you can check your willpower. If I say you can just fast for one day, upvas and upchar, upvas se upchar, when you fast, or maybe I said you go and ask your family to what kind of help they want from you. So you go and ask from your own side. So multiple things in those 40 days, 40 challenges, 40 tasks. Decluttering. Decluttering is so important. When I say cleanliness is next to godliness, when we declutter our house, at the same time we learn to declutter our thoughts also. It's a mental exercise also, where we learn all those unwanted, irrelevant thoughts which are disturbing, creating kind of clutter in your mind, has to be decluttered. So with the physical task, you are working on your inner self also.
Lovely, lovely. That's amazing. Really amazing. And I hope, you got a great response for that, as I have seen few videos.
Even now it's, people are practicing doing it.
Right. So I heard that Hindi, PMC Hindi also have, taken.
Yeah, even yes. Patri sir liked it very much. It was a 40 days we started on 13th May and it got over on 21st June 2020. And then PMC Hindi also, I'm so thankful to PMC Hindi for presenting this 40 days challenge.
Lovely. Is there any special message for our viewers from your end?
I'll say practice meditation. That's very, very important. Be consistent. That's again important. Just practice. There are people who come to me, we did meditation for 2 days, there's no benefit. Then again, I said if you stop, then just think that that's day one again. Because unless and until, because for even a small skill, you need to practice for years. So how can you expect that any kind of help, any kind of miracle, any kind of problem what you are facing today, meditation can help. So for that, even that needs time, that needs practice, that needs your sincerity, and you need to be honest with yourself.
Thank you so much. And before we close this show, since this book is focused on more of spiritual parenting, wherein it includes kids, parents, and of course everybody, the teachers, students, everybody, some short message for them for spiritual parenting, I would say. It will go to everybody, of course.
Here I would like to quote Patri sir's message. He said this book, every parent must gift this book to his or her child, because it's so important. Every household should have this book. Like, we take things lightly. We just, maybe they take the book but they don't open the book. The kind of feedback I'm getting, unless and until you do it, how will you get benefited? It's like having Mercedes in your house and you don't know how to drive it. And you say, oh, it's not a good car. So
viewers, do take a look on this book, order it, read it, slowly, but read it. This is going to be very helpful.
And there are multiple activities for children, interesting illustrations, interesting, inspiring activities also, where they grow gradually. Multiple exercises are there.
Well, in this book, as I see, you have written very wonderfully the GPS for graduating into an enlightened human being with true expression of happiness and ecstasy will have to include education with a value-based system at a very young age. I want to know what is this all about, GPS, and GPS means a guidance in a way.
Yes,
So
yes,
could you
yes.
please explain it?
So why this title, why this metamorphosis? Like Pupa never imagined that one day it's going to become a beautiful, colorful, flying butterfly, which can be very, very attractive. So similarly, with the right time, even we can transform into such a beautiful and a happy, aesthetic human being. We can transform our own lives, we can transform ourselves with the right time. So you need to give yourself some time, meditate, arise, awake, and achieve, aspire whatever you are aspiring in your life.
Of course, and before we close, I will read this again. Arise, awake and achieve by Kavita Gupta. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a wonderful day for me today to have you on board in our show. I really enjoyed the conversation, learned a lot, and we discussed so many things which are very useful in practical life. And definitely, I would say if we follow these things, the way you have written, the way you have done the poetry, the way you sang, I think this world can become a beautiful place. That's all I can say.
It's my pleasure to be on the show. So I'm so thankful, so grateful to PMC, to the entire team of PMC English. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much one more time.